All right, guys, we're back with another session here. Gonna do it a little bit different, and actually I'm gonna do it because we had a couple comments. And just so you know, like if you're watching this probably on YouTube, the YouTube stuff has been really interesting, and it's another level of interaction that we get to have. So Ben and I have talked about, like, we're getting comments on some of the videos, a lot of really positive stuff. So I don't want to turn you off on the idea of that, but I want you to know, like, it's another level of us trying to respond. So it takes us a while to get back to some of the comments. Some of them I'm able to do real quickly off my phone, but so it's not that we aren't trying to or avoiding that. But so first off, I appreciate the following and the interaction with that. Shameless plug, if you're watching this and you don't subscribe to our channel, I would ask if you would hit the subscribe button and then turn the notifications on. I just got a message from somebody on not Instagram, on YouTube today. It said, I don't know how to get the notifications on. I'm not getting notifications when the new videos are dropping. I think there's just a bell you hit. I think you click on the bell and that'll turn your notifications on. But so that's something that we really appreciate your support with, and I'd ask if you're new to it, new to the series, new to any of our stuff, please do hit the subscribe button and turn those notifications on. Now, beyond that, some of the feedback we got through YouTube, it was a really good recommendation. I hadn't thought of it, I guess. I've talked about how the cameras impact and influence the training that we're doing, not always in the best way. They provide a distraction for the dogs, that's for sure. They take away from me connecting with the dogs because I'm trying to connect with the camera and explain what I'm doing. And the reason I do it is because a friend of mine, actually, that we train a dog for, said to me, what you need to do is, when you're doing a seminar, and that was a different setting, so it was a seminar, and he said, like, talk through everything you're doing, everything you're thinking. Because we, as a watcher in the crowd, don't understand necessarily why and what you're doing, because we're not inside your head. And so one of the things that I've made a point of trying to do is really be adamant to, like, share everything I'm thinking, the thoughts in my head, to try to give you a better understanding of why and what's going on at the moment. That doesn't necessarily help, because it creates an issue with communication with me and the dogs. We don't talk like that. And I think I've even watched some of our videos and said, I don't watch hardly any of them, actually, because I just don't have time, but I have caught a few, and I've watched some of the promos, because I do watch those 1-minute promos that we put on our social platforms, and I do recognize and realize, gosh, there's a lot of talking going on. It's not usually to the dog, but the dog doesn't necessarily know that. Like, I look at Cali right now and she's really looking at me. Spry's really looking at me. So when you start talking to them for so long, eventually they tune you out, because they realize all that talking isn't necessarily for them. When I do talk, and I'm training without a camera, I don't talk hardly at all. So I've in between us filming these sessions, I do work with the dogs, especially my own dogs, and we don't film that. So it's a much more peaceful training session, and I think usually I get better results without these cameras. I don't think it's just because of the camera. I think it's part of the audible part too. So today, at the recommendation or at the suggestion of one of the followers on YouTube, they said, well, why don't you just film it and not talk? So I'm going to do that today. We're gonna go through a session with these guys, and you see tails going with the excitement of duck feathered tennis balls. I'm going to work on them today. I'm going to work on the idea of, this is what I'm going into it with, and then I'm just going to shut up and just do what I normally would do from a training standpoint. And then in the end, we'll kind of catch you up on probably some of the things that I make mental notes of throughout. But my goal, I always talk about going in with a goal. I also quickly recognize that goal usually ends up changing the direction a few times based on how things go with the dogs, and we respond to the situation, not to necessarily the plan of, I have an outline, we need to cover it. We start out, but then we follow the path of where the training goes. So we're going to start out with one of the things that I've been doing a lot of is relatively close work with Cali. I've got 3 dogs today. I'm going to continue to work on that constant idea of getting her out with confidence and quartering. She's come a long way. She's coming a long way. I hunted with her this past weekend. I actually went to a game farm with a buddy who had some birds to let out. We put out, there was like 13 birds in the field. I took Cali, I hunted her with Ellie. We hunted 2 swipes of sorghum, relatively good cover. I mean, it wasn't good cover, but for the conditions, it was the best they had. Cali got in on it a little bit, bumped some birds up, flushed some birds up, got birdie. It was a real positive step, but about the 5th bird that flushed, Ellie flushed some too, so she didn't get in on all of them. Intentionally, I wanted to have a little bit of a competitiveness maybe come out of her. About after the 5th bird in the end of the 2nd row, Cali got back into that heel position, and I just couldn't get her to get out on me, out from me a little bit. I got a little frustrated. I sensed it right away, and I realized I'm kind of losing my cool with her a little bit. Perfect time to put her up. She had done really well to that point, except for the very ending there. I said, you know what? I'm not going to push any further. Let's just put her up. I switched out. I took Spry. I took Taylor. Hunted them the rest of the time and the majority of the time. So she did take a nice step. A planted bird that was put out. She got birdie. She showed some really nice stuff. But then she faded back to that habit of hers. So again, we're getting there. We're just getting there slowly. But I've been doing a lot of stuff up close. And so today, I talk about balance a lot. We're going to look to find balance. We'll do a few things close and tight. It's where I got the tennis balls for. You can tell we're losing the snow. We got more snow yet the last day or two. It's melted off now. So we're going to use some of this cover. Hunt command, take turns, honoring other dogs. I'm going to get some steadiness out of her that way. I'm going to get the idea of honoring another dog's hunt. And then we're going to stretch it out. That's my goal. So I want to find balance in short, tight hunting of cover. And then I want to find the idea of running long distances for memories. So we'll set up memories. When I set up a memory, I'll get back into the heel position with her. When we're not doing memories, I'll let her work out. So it's a balance back and forth again of hunt out, be close and in heel and under control. Hunt out under control, be in heel under control. That's what we're after today. I'm done talking now. It'll be the quietest, maybe the most boring. But I think from a viewer standpoint, what the challenge for you with this episode will be is how close can you pay attention? What can you make note of recognizing why and how and when I did certain things? I'll have some audible with the dogs at times, but it'll be significantly less. So without any more, we're going to get going. So I'm going to start these guys out. Heel. 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 Come on. Heel. All right, let's go. Go ahead, Ellie. Ellie, go ahead. Good girls. Good. All right, let's go. Let's go. Good. Let's go. Good girl. Good girl. Come on, let's go. Come on, get out of there. Come on, come on. Good girl. Good girls. Good girls. Sit down. Sit down. Good. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Good dogs. Good dogs. Here. 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 Good. Try here. Sit. Good. Sit. Sit. Good. Good. Sit down. Good. Spry. 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 Here, right here. Sit. Good. Good girls. Good dog. Spry. Spry. Boss. Good. Good. Good dog. Good girl. Sit. Good dog. Good dog. Sit. Did. Sit. Sit. Good dog. Good girl. Good girl. Good. You sit. Cali heel. Cali. Cali. Lost. 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 Good girl. That's a good dog right here. Sit. Good dog. Good girl. Good girl. Did. There. There. Good. 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 Sit. Sit. Good. Ellie, sit. Ellie, good. Very good. Come on. You sit. Good. Ellie. Ellie heel. Good. You sit. Good. Ellie heel. Ellie, go back. Good dog. Good. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, no, 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 no. Sit. 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 Good. 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 Sit. Good. Good. Swai. Swai. Good. Right here. Hold. Good. Did. Good. Sit. Sit. Cali, lost. Cali, lost. 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 There's a good dog. Here, 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 here. Good. Good. Did. Did. Very good. Good. Sit. Sit. Try. Try. Good. Come on. Good. Good. Ellie. Good. There's a good dog. Good. Sit. Good dog, Cali. Sit. Good. Heel. There's a good dog. Heel. Try heel. Ellie heel. Ah, da, 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 da. Heel. Heel. Ben, why don't you stay over there, and then I'm going to send him back for retrieve through there. So why don't you stay back there so you can see once we lose them. Heel. Sit. Ellie, go back. Sit down. Good. Right here. Dead. Good. Sit. Good. Cali, go back. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good. 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 Sit, Sry. Sit. Sry, go back. Good girl. Good girl. Good dog. Good dog. Right here. Right here. Dead. Dead. There. Good. 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 Heel. Heel. Ellie, heel. Heel. We're going to end up going a long ways if you don't want to back up. Heel. Good, heel. 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 Sit. Good. Sit. Sit. Good. Try. You sit. Try. Go back. Now there's a lot of dead time, and I don't mind talking to the camera now because, and we'll talk about it. Maybe we probably end up fast forwarding the parts where we're walking, but I don't mind talking around these two because this is part of it. I wouldn't have a problem setting something up like this and having my phone with me, and maybe I don't like being on the phone when I'm training, but if I decided we're going to take a little break for a little bit and put some time, actually build some time in between sending them. Like this wasn't very much time, but you know, I might respond to an email. I might do a story on Instagram. Do something that is more natural building time. Now you'll notice the dummy she picked is the orange one. That was the first one. So I know she didn't shop it. She hit the first one, picked it, brought it back. Good girl. And again, these are just long. They're not complicated, they're just long. Stretching them out a bit. Good. Good. Dead. Thank you. Good girl. Sit. Sit. Cali, sit. Good. Good. Watch. Watch. Cali, go back. A little less sure. Go back. Go back. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. There, very good. Very good. That's a good girl right here. There. Very good. Very good. Did. That's a good dog. Good dog. Sit. Sit. Ellie. Ellie, go back. Sit. Good girl. Sit. Sit. Sit down. Good. Good girl. Come on. There. Good. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Sit down. Sit down. Good girl. Good girl. Oh, tut, 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 tut. Good. Good girl. There. Good. Good. Cali. Sit. Sit. Good. Ellie. Sit. Try. Try. Right here. Right here. That's a good girl. Right here. Sit. Good. 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 Sit. No lamb. Sit down. Sit down. Right there. Ellie. 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 Lost. Ellie. Here. You sit here. Ellie. Ellie. Lost. 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 There's a good dog. Come on. Come on, right here. Good dog. Sit down. Right here. Sit. Sit. Ellie. Lost. 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 Good girl. Right here. Right here. Did. Good. Good. Sit up. Sit. Sit. Ellie. Lost. 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 Good. Good. Lost. Sit down. Good. Lost. Good girl. That's a good dog. Come on. Come on. There. Good girl. Right here. There. Good. 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 Heel. Heel. I think I'm done. I'm not gonna, if I was gonna do anything more, we'd make a bigger loop and I'd do something similar to what we're doing. Stretching them out long, hunting them short. Stretching them out long, hunting them short. All the while controlled. Here. Ah, da, 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 da. Controlled, not lost, no overexcitement. Never turning them off. Like never having them go, I don't have to pay attention. We're gonna heel back to the house. I'm gonna quarter them actually back. So we've done a lot of heel work today. Let's let them loose. We're gonna let them loose, get close to the house, bring them back in. I always like to finish it under control. So we'll quarter them back and then heel them back and then that's it. But I'll talk with these guys too about how we edit this. So I'm thinking maybe it does make sense to make a few overlays of voice stuff as I made some mental notes throughout. I think it makes sense to talk about them and we'll probably do that. It's an extra step, but I think it's worth it. But that gives you an idea of group training. And we don't show a ton of group training, but I would consider this a group training, working the three of them together. There was reasons for it, benefits for it, and then there were some things that, didn't allow us to focus necessarily on her. But I think a lot of times that need is real earlier on when we're working on developing and teaching skills. She has a lot of skills. Now it's putting them into practice in a practical way. And part of that is incorporating them into a little bit of a group. So we'll quarter them back. All right, let's go. So we can release them. Oh, let's go. And let them work. And Spry's got a real natural want to hunt right now because she knows there were some balls thrown and she goes, I didn't get to pick them all up. So she has this thought in her mind of where those balls are right now. But I just love, I like where we're at with range on them. Good. Let's go. There's a lot of scent in here, a lot of deer eating their leftover turnips. I could see them get distracted when we came through here the first time. But the value of the group learning right now, group training right now is Cali, kind of working around with these other dogs. All right, let's go. Let's go, girls. Come on, let's go. Ellie, come on. Ellie, leave it. Let's go. Ellie, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, let's go. Good girls. Good. Good girls. Heel. Heel. I think that's about it. That's a good session.